Live from the Switlik Media Center, it's time for Morning Express, Switlik Elementary School's own morning show.
Today's Friday, April 11th, and we're your hosts. I'm
IA here at Switlik, and we couldn't be more excited for the weekend. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. As a Panther, I pledge to do my best to be a bucket filler each and every day. I will act responsibly and set the example of a caring and respectful person. I strive to make good choices at Switlik School and everywhere.
In today's Switlik School news.
Attention all students, and especially those with siblings in kindergarten through 5th grade. Camp Invention is running a special promotion for National Siblings Day up until this Sunday. Your family can save $40, even $50 per registration. If you think may be interested in joining our camp, go home, tell your parents that this is the best deal that they will have, and get to our Switlik School website on the PTN Facebook page for more information.
Our Zoe and Sassafras One School, One Book Challenge continues, and we are dragging on some fun to announce our Chapter 9 and 10 lucky winners for our daily trivia contest as we continue reading and focus on Zoe and Sassafras, Dragons and Marshmallows.
So check out this slide to see our current chapter trivia winners. We know many students answered correctly, but these are the students randomly selected for our latest drawing. Your prizes and certificates will be delivered to your teacher. Congratulations again to all our current chapter trivia winners.
Also, Big and Baby Marshmallow will be visiting the classrooms who have the highest percentage of correct answers. Our latest overall classroom winners are the students of Mrs. Desch's 1st grade class as well as Miss Hebler's 3rd grade class.
Congratulations to both classes, and remember that marshmallow pets will be delivered shortly. Remember, you take care of them, take them wherever you go, and please make sure to write your journal entry about all their adventures. We'd like to start reading some of these next week on our morning announcements.
Well, it's about that time. We have the pleasure to announce our remaining April bucket fillers on Morning Express. So listen up. These following students are so deserving of the spotlight. From Mr. A's class, Rahab. Rahab is an extremely polite and outgoing student. She has consistently followed instructions and works hard to improve herself in all she does. Keep up the great work. From Miss Girding's class, Aileen. Aileen is a great friend. She is working so hard this year and does her best each day. She strives to be a role model daily and is very considerate. From Miss Ribeiro's class, Aiden. Aiden is very kind and cooperative to all his friends in MLL class. From Mrs. Camera, Alexandria.
Alexandria is
hard-working, kind, and caring Switlik student. Always tries her best in everything, is very helpful in childcare. From Mrs. Khan, Everly. I'm so proud of how responsible and hardworking she is. From Mrs. Robinson's class, Sarah Sophia. Sarah Sophia is a shining example of what it means to be respectful and cooperative. She is a hard worker and is very helpful. From Mrs. Duffy's class, Leoria. Leoria is a model student. She comes to class every day prepared and ready to learn. She's always on tasks and follows directions immediately. From Miss White's class, Allison. Allison always tries her best and follows school rules. She is a respectful and responsible student. She's also very patient, kind, and positive. From Mr. Casais' class, Lincoln. Lincoln is a helpful, respectful, and caring student. From Mrs. Padron's class, Neymar. There are so many great things I can say about Neymar. He is a hard worker and loves helping his classmates when they need it.
From Mrs. Levine's class, Gerardo. Gerardo puts forth an amazing effort in class every single day. He is respectful and always takes responsibility for his actions. Keep it up. From Mrs. McElwee's class, Emma. Emma is a model student. She is always respectful to both her classmates and teachers. Her positive attitude makes her an excellent bucket filler. From Mrs. Gilmore's class, Alessandra. Alessandra has shown great kindness within the classroom. She is always willing to help those around her. From Mrs. Sapuli's class, David. David is always respectful towards his teachers and classmates. He is a kind and continuous student. From Mrs. Decor's class, Ruby. Ruby is caring, helpful student who always does the right thing with a smile. She supports peers and excels in her safety duties, helping others too. From Mrs. Temple's class, Brianna. Brianna is working so hard and always wants to help her teacher. She is respectful to all her teachers. She is a great bucket filler. From Mrs. Potenza's class, Connor. Connor is always helpful and a good friend in class in childcare. From Mrs. McGovern's class, Jason. Jason is a kind and cooperative student. He is very respectful and helps a lot in class. Well, there you have it. Congratulations to all the April bucket fillers. Your celebration lunch is scheduled for next Tuesday, so make sure you make a note of that in your planners right now.
Before we go, we have some important news from our Switlik PTN. Yearbook sales are happening right now, and we want to make sure that everyone, especially our wonderful Switlik 4th and 5th graders, get their copy reserved. You'll love the memories inside, and remember, one of the best days of the year is when you get together with your friends and teachers to have them sign the inside pages. This is something you will not want to miss. So get on the PTN Facebook page and reach out to order your copy now. And as we've been telling you all week on Morning Express, we have 4 Spirit Days next week as we head into our spring break. So make sure you have all of these written down in your planners.
On Monday, it's dress up like in polka dots and stripes. That's a fun one. Think about 1950s and 60s fashion and have fun with it.
On Tuesday, it's dressed like a tourist heading on vacation day. You can be tacky or just appear to be heading to warmer weather. We hope some of you really are on during our spring break.
On Wednesday, we have a career day, so dress up as something you may want to be when you get to be an adult. A police officer, a construction worker, or maybe even a sports player. It's completely up to you.
Lastly, on Thursday, we have the extremely popular theme of Favorite Disney Characters Day. And you know, there are tons that you can choose from. Not only can you pick from the classic characters such as Mickey, Minnie, and Goofy, but now that Disney owns Marvel and Star Wars, you really have tons of choices. So pick your favorite character and get ready for that final day before spring break.
Remember, next Thursday is also a shortened day, so it's going to be such a fun way to end the week as we're heading into our spring break.
Okay, that's all we have for today. Let's check out next week's host for Morning Express. On Monday, we have Lila and Marissa. On Tuesday, it's the return of Robert and Carmine. On Wednesday, we are introducing 2 new hosts, Robert and Madison. We'll close out the week on Thursday with Abby and me, who wanted to team up as we head into our spring break and Easter holiday. And maybe, just maybe, we'll finally have our guest appearance with Gio Stancati as long as he can make it from the bus to his safety job, and then to the media center without any issue. So let's all try and be the absolute best versions of ourselves every day and just enjoy our school. Until next time, enjoy your weekend. Bye.
Bye.